it's gonna come soon now. And Selena actually the first
Your
ban for
team is
SFI. Yeah,
banning.
this is actually just like for SFI, their ban priority is how the Prime actually makes the move. For the first game, it's Selena and Gord actually with this all kind of stunts is very easy to open to actually SFI lineup. And for the Prime, they just need to ban the Grok for me. Like if they ban the Grok, they're pretty much safe because like SFI, they're gonna need the Grok very much so to actually prolong this game until the late game.
But we're gonna see what they're gonna ban. Oh, Kaya. I'm
Kaya
not.
first.
Team is banning.
I'm not quite sure if it's a good choice,
Yeah.
since Kaya is not like the game maker. It's more of like a supplement to someone else who initiate.
Yeah, I think he can initiate pretty good, and maybe with SFI, I think with the Gashan it's actually pretty easy, or with a Harley, it's pretty easy to actually burst the enemy down. But I don't think that's what you need to ban against an SFI.
Definitely. And we're gonna see.
Oh, SFI banned the Grok
Your
themselves.
Grok
team
ban.
is banning.
This is gonna be a very weird game because I really think that SFI needs the Grok themselves. If they want this game to go late, it's very good to have the Grok. But seeing they're ban it themselves, maybe they're gonna try to bait the Chow ban from the Prime, and they can get either the Kimi or the Harriet. So the Prime actually here with the Kaya ban, they must force to actually ban either the Harriet or Kimi.
I think. Oh,
and they ban the
Aldo.
Aldous.
Your team
So
is
Kimi,
picking.
Harriet, everything is open now for both teams.
I'm having a headache of how much the lineup is gonna be a chaos.
I think for the Prime, if they can get the Kimi,
Kimi,
they're
I
pretty
think
much,
will be
yeah, I
good.
think Kimi is gonna be very much the
Core
Yeah, the
for
core.
SFI critical.
yeah
if
for
they-
the teams actually for SFI or the Prime.
I just hope they don't like choose like something like Tigreal or something.
Gushan.
Tigreal.
Oh no, it's a Cho. Yeah.
Cho
it's
Cho
not
will still be
Your
good, but
team is
Kimi and
picking.
also Harriet is still open. Most probably TP is gonna get it.
good. Yeah, I think
Yup.
Kimi is definitely gonna get locked. I don't think you can pick Harriet with it, cause actually for me Harriet. Ooh, they.
You
Your
jinxed it.
team is
Yeah, I jinxed it.
You jinxed
'Cause
it and
for
then they
me,
choose it.
Like, you already see like there's two tank ban, right? And then there's a Cho already get
Ooh.
picked by SFI. So the Prime by picking the Kimi and Harriet here, they actually lost a lot of option for their own tank. They can actually maybe change to Ugat thought maybe a Hylos would be better against Ipin Hellcut here. And the other thing they can do is maybe pick a Lolita for it. So
Or a Minotaur would be nice too.
yeah, Minotaur will be nice, but I don't think Minotaur is strong enough to actually tank the damage from SFI. So yeah, I
Your
think
team
Hylos
is
is a better
banning.
choice here.
So Hylos can actually use the Glorious Path, and
Yeah.
then later on Kimi and also Harriet can use the Just Dash.
Yeah.
Because both of them actually have the mechanism to actually dash using the Chrono Dash, and also Kimi's a dash. So
Yeah.
it'll be a lot of movement around.
Yeah, I
when-
think
during the
for
fight.
the Prime, they only lack one. It's the initiation
Uh-huh.
for the Hellcourt. If they got that, I think this is gonna be a very easy game from the Prime. For SFI, yeah, they
Leomord
team
ban.
they
is
banned the
banned.
Leomord. So because like the other way, if you cannot contain the Hellcourt, is you match them up with a very bad landing. So like Leomord is wreck Hellcourt in lane so hard, so they can ban it. The other things that actually the Prime can pick is actually the Tamus. You can see there's 3 melee heroes from SFI. I think a Tamus pick gonna be the best thing from the Prime here. And they're gonna go with like a one tank and maybe they last pick the Gord a bit.
Harley?
Your
Yeah,
team
because they
is
need
picking.
a damage burst for sure from the Prime. Like you cannot go very long
But they have
against a Harriet.
Lunox. They could choose Lunox.
Yeah,
They'll
but
be
that's why I said,
okay.
right? So if SFI pick the Lunox, for the Prime, it's actually very comfortable for them to actually pick the Gord, because for them, the Gord is actually countering the Lunox so hard because
Yeah.
of the reach of their skills.
True. But they still need another, like a support. Kadita would be nice. Or Lunox.
Mincetar.
Mincetar.
Team is
Mincetar do
picking.
have like a really good, like King's Glory, which is quite a good CC, and also he
Yeah, it's
actually
basically
immobilized
just-
people
yeah.
within his King's
It's King's
Glory.
Calling, by the way.
Oh,
It's
King's Calling.
Spear of Glory
Spear-
is
Sorry,
King's
sorry.
Glory is like okay.
The
they
king
all-
is always like very sophisticated.
now they're gonna pick their own marksman, so they
Uh-huh.
can take this to lead game. I think Kari is very good
They
idea,
still need them.
so they can actually
Oh.
burst the high loss. And
Your
actually
team
Kagura
is
is
picking.
also not bad because there's not a lot of catch here, but the Prime with the Natalie.
There's gonna be like a lot of movement in the jungle and then like messing around with the
Yeah.
team SFI. So they don't really have like how do you say it, like a big AOE to actually like detect Natalia, because Natalia's invisibility only will be disabled if you actually hit her with one attack.
Yeah, and you can actually solo kill the Kari and the Kagura pretty
Yeah.
much easy if he get like maybe a rush Berserker's Fury, so he can get the critical damage. Other than that, maybe the Demon Hunter blend is also very good against the Akai and Choi. That's gonna be very tanky against them. But I think maybe this time SFI is actually definitely got a better draft, but it's just still very hard for them to actually win this, because I think the Prime definitely with Natalia. I think this is gonna be a very, very aggressive game back from the Prime again, even though they don't have a good tank for it.
Yeah, but of course we're gonna jump into the game right now. Second game. And this is the second game of SFI Critical versus the Prime. And before, if you are not familiar with this, this is the MPL ID Season 3. And right now we're at the third match of the day. SFI Critical versus the Prime. The Prime already got the 1 point, but let's see.
Yeah, I think for SFI, it's definitely about how Ipin's gonna farm very much. Like, I don't think this is gonna be about the Kari. I think the Kari is just gonna be the end game for SFI. While I think with the Natalie, Karet, and Kimi pick, it's actually if your Hellcurt is very farm, I think you can kill all the 3 cores pretty easy here.
Definitely. I mean, right now SFI is more concerned on getting the kills and also the gold early on. But we'll have to see. I mean, the Prime are still confined to their own jungle here. Oh, Spear of Glory doesn't hit anyone.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to bait. Maybe he can get someone from the bush. Kuyang is gonna get bursted down here with the deadly poison stinger. Kuyang cannot run anywhere. And first blood for Joker. Definitely bad that you can give the first blood to the Hellcard, but it's okay anyway. Dayak's gonna get hooked here and they're gonna run away. The Prime doesn't actually have enough damage to kill SFI heroes right now.
And now the Prime is just playing really aggressively. Look at that damage into the turret. Kimi, a lot of damage from the carry there. But of course,
hook
Spear,
again?
Spear of Glory hitting Kagura there. And then, are we gonna see a lot of damage? But Zenith's force has been launched, and then all that kicks towards our
gonna die.
Gareth.
Oh my god, the Prime is very, very bad initiation. Dark Knight falls open. Kiki, I think, gonna run, but I don't think he can save his life here. And they're gonna open to Kuyang also, but SFI, they're gonna focus more on the turtle now. And this is like a better opening for them. And yeah, they can drag this late game, no worries. Like Harriet is definitely gonna fall off late game.
But
The same with the Min Sitar, but the problem is they actually have a good, very late game potential with the Kimi and Natalia from the Prime.
But of course, that's a good replay because they got 3 kills during that time. And we're still 3 minutes in and they already got 3 kills. That's pretty good.
Oh, Clover?
Oh, Clover is gonna get smashed by that kick. Also, Akai has slain the Hylas as well. 5 kills so early in the game. So that's about every half a minute they got one. That's pretty good. That's
and
pretty
it's
good.
very bad that Clover died twice in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
She cannot farm at all. Actually, the only good thing for the Prime right now is only the Kimi kind of like free farming, but he cannot get the gold buff too, so it's actually very bad. The Natalia is actually also get shut down pretty hard. Ipin actually, you can see here, he already got his level 6 and he got his next Dark Knight Fall. So maybe he can like solo kill someone with his like max stack of that Poison Stinger. Yeah, he has actually see the Natalia, but he doesn't have the full stacks right now.
And I think from the Prime, they haven't been very aggressive, especially with Natalia. She have to really farm as quickly as possible. But with that being said, she wasn't able to farm because she got killed in the first 4 minutes. But oh, look at the damage to Ipin. Oh, but he's using the Deadly Stinger and then it actually made Kuyang go back.
Yeah,
I think he can.
I think the ultimate doesn't hit there, so he can Shadow Rush away. It's gonna be an opening for the middle turret for SFI, the Prime. I think they're gonna trade the towers, but they're gonna be in very bad spot because, like you can see, 3 people from SFI are already rotating to the bottom lane. They're gonna catch Kiki. Kiki, I don't think gonna run here. The umbrella hit for the last time. Clover is gonna try to run, but Wonkoko, yeah, he doesn't have enough spell for lockdown the Clover, so he can run away, you know. But it's still gonna be a very hard trade for the Prime. They lost so much in this like early 5-minute games. It's gonna be a 3k net worth different for SFI.
And really, just in the 5 minutes, the first 5 minutes, everything is changing a lot for Team SFI.
Yeah, they just like keep praying for the Luminary. Like,
Yeah.
you just farm. We're gonna need you so bad in this like middle games, because I think that's the only damage they have for now. I don't think you can depend on Clover damage with the Zaman Force anymore, because he's got shut down very hard here. This is why I don't like also like the pick Kimi and Harit, because like it's very greedy, and if you're gonna pick a Natalia for it, it's gonna be a very greedy pick. Oh,
and of course, oh, that Jikudo is gonna land into Clover. Clover is in a big pinch, and then he's gonna get pushed all the way to the turret. It's like playing basketball here. It's just dribbling away into the turret.
Whoa, but SFI actually deciding not to chase anymore, and Clover actually run away with his life here, even though they don't have more ultimate. Like you can see all the damage already out from the Prime, but SFI still wants to play this very safe.
Very safe. I mean, they did do some aggressive play, but they disengaged as fast as they become aggressive. So I don't think, maybe they are quite intimidated because of the 6 kills early on, but Halkard already used the deadly, the Nightfalls.
Yeah.
But he's just gonna, farm.
Yeah, for him, he's just need to farm, because like he can pretty much like 3-shot with 2 deadly Poison Stinger to all 3 cores from the Prime. So maybe from the Prime itself, they maybe need to build a little of defensive item, so they cannot get bursted by the Hellcat, because like the Hellcat is pretty much like free farming. Of course, like we also didn't see Ramzu all this time. Like Ramzu just farming away. He doesn't even go to the engagement. Like from the 6 kill that the SFI got, Ramzu is just involved in one of them.
But of course, as you said before, Halkard is just doing really good, and he was free farming, as you said. Oh, that's done, going to high loss, but disengaging still.
Yeah, you don't want to open to the only tank that the Prime have, and they're gonna try to trade again, but I think the trade comes too long. Chu here is alone and gonna get chased by 2 people from the Prime. He's gonna get hooked. Nope, he can dash away with the Shunpo here, and SFI is in a very safe place. They're actually rotating away to the bottom lane. They try to catch any heroes. Kuyang is actually already missing away. Oh, the pull is very good. Wonkoko, can he run?
Yep, he will flicker away and run away from it. But of course, a lot of engagement here in the turtle pit.
Please.
But oh, Retribution right landing into the turtle there. But oh, Way of the Dragon hitting Harit, and he's gonna get punished for it. Ying Yang overturned, and also the King's Calling has been launched, but just a little bit of damage. But Kimi is actually doing pretty good. But
pause.
there's gonna be a little bit of a in-game pause there.
I don't know who's lagging there. Maybe Clover a little bit lagging, because he died 3 times in a row already. And this is a very bad game for Harit. I don't think he can come back from this. And I think it's gonna be a very useless hero for the next like 8 minutes. if they can actually get a one good engagement from it. Other than that, like you can actually see that for the Cho is very easy. It's just like, oh, I can jump there, go to the Harriet immediately, way of the dragon to all my teammates, and there's nothing the Prime can do. Like, oh, we got like a glorious path, but that actually doesn't solve anything from the Prime. They actually just can run away pretty quick. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a shame because if you choose Harriet, because I'm also a Harriet player, is that you have to be very, very aggressive, and it will be better if you have like another aggressor, which is like Helkert or a Gushin to actually initiate that. But Helkert was chosen by SFI. It was taken away from them.
Also, there's no Cho or Kaya, there's no like initiation from the Prime side. And other than that, I think from Harriet itself is like this hero needs to snowball. If it doesn't snowball, it does nothing actually. Like, of course, your Zaman Force, or you can actually lock down 2 or 3 heroes, but there's no damage. And you can actually see from the Prime heroes, like they have their 2 heroes is Kimi, and the other one is, what is it? The Tamus? Oh, no, this is the Tamus.
No.
I forgot what is it, but I think it's just gonna be like a very, very late game. They don't have actually a burst for it. Like their burst supposed to be Harriet, but the Harriet, because like cannot farm, they just cannot have enough damage. Oh yeah, it's Natalie. Like the Natalia doesn't have enough damage to actually kill someone too.
And she is actually lagging behind in terms of like level. I was expecting her to actually just be equal to Ramzu.
Yeah, because he doesn't split farm like really
Good.
focus to split farm and then try to put pressure on the other lanes whenever SFI try to rotate. So I think the Prime is just like pretty lazy, if you can see. Like they don't want to move.
Oh, he actually missed Noyok there in the bush. But of course, Ipin is still free farming. I don't know what happened with the Prime. They were actually playing so good, and then Helkert getting stunned there by Slurp.
Yeah, you don't have enough damage to kill the highlights that quickly, and they have a Harriet and Minsitar, so better be careful. Luminaire still actually pretty good at free farming here. He doesn't actually go anywhere. It's like 0-0-0. He doesn't die. He doesn't like put pressure on the lane. He's just like farming all the jungle and all the minion wave that's coming to them. Ipin using that Dark Knight Falls to help the mid lane, but I think it's gonna be a very botch. Opening Akai is actually gonna get chased very hard here, Joker. He's trying very hard to life, but Ipin gonna give his life for Joker instead, so this is a very good win for the Prime.
That's the first kill for the Prime actually.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad, but...
And Koffer got it, so yay, comeback.
I guess. But nevertheless, the kill difference is still huge. 10 minutes in, we have 6 kill difference and 6k gold difference. That's around 3 items.
Yeah, but 6k is not much, I think, because like the way you see SFI playing, they're playing very slow. You can see all the turrets already still up from the Prime, and they're trying to open to the Lord now to save. But Clover gonna get Hurricane Dance pretty hard here. All the Zaman Force is too late to save himself, and once again Clover on the bridge of comeback, he died and goes to hell.
He goes to hell. So mean. But of course, I think SFI Critical is just gonna focus on getting that Lord here, or maybe just hovering around it. But of course,
we are also gonna die
my God.
from the burst of the Deadly Poison Stinger. There's a good King's Calling to differentiate between Wonko, Koi, and Ipin here, but they're not gonna care. They're gonna still secure the Lord, and I think they're gonna end this game now.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a easy, quite a GG game from SFI Critical. It's definitely
but
a
it
comeback.
depends on this first Lord. If they somehow throw the game, like they're too confident maybe with the Lord, and they throw like 2-3 heroes with it, it's gonna be very bad, because I think the Prime still have a very good chance for defense. Like you can see the Hylos actually can still tank the damage, and for SFI they just need to open with a very good Hurricane Dance, so one of the core of the Prime.
Definitely, and right now the Lord is coming from the bottom lane for SFI Critical.
Yeah, and this is also the problem, because like the second turret is still up, so actually SFI cannot threaten the inhibitor turret right now. So even though the Lord maybe not gonna get a lot, they still can prolong the game from the Prime.
Definitely. And right now, the Prime is really in a pinch. They can't really go out beyond their tier 2 turrets.
Yeah, but
They
they
can't
don't
even
care.
enter their own jungle. That's a point.
Yeah, but I don't think they care about it. Like for them, as long as they can secure the Lord without SFI getting much more. For now, it's only 2 tier 2 turret for top and bottom lane, and you can actually Natalia try to skip the minion wave so no push can be further ado by SFI.
Yup. And right now, things are getting heated up in the mid lane. We have 3 people versus 3 people in the mid lane. We're not sure what's gonna happen, but right now they just need to clear the minion wave as fast as possible because they don't want the minion to actually help with pushing the last turret that is between them, you know. And oh, Way of the Dragon is gonna hit Mincetar here, and he is in the pinch, and Hylos is just gonna get dragged all the way to the bottom lane just like a soccer ball.
Yeah, but I don't think still a good opening for the for SFI there. They all use the ultimate, and I don't think they can chase anymore here from the Prime itself. It's a very good move by the Natalia. He's trying very hard to actually cut the wave so there's no more wave going to SFI. And they're gonna try to actually destroy the middle turret, but they don't have enough damage here.
And with that, they actually disengage. Oh, missed that, but actually it
Yeah.
hit carry at the back.
Yeah, they just want to hook someone here. Like, oh my god, Joker is a very bad place there. And the hook, no, they're not gonna hook anyone actually. This is very, very pasty play from the Prime itself.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost 14 minutes in to the game, and then they only got 1 kill. I mean, you will be scared too, but oh, Ipin using all his kills but doesn't land it
Yeah,
at all
the
to
Shadow Rush is
Natalie.
hitting the wall. The Deadly Poison Stinger is hitting the
She
wind
barely
and everything.
missed it. She barely missed it. But maybe you have to be a slippery person if you
Yeah.
if you want to be playing Natalia there. But of course, TP trying to cheese that.
Clovers
EXP
finishing his
difference.
Berserker's Fury there. He's trying to make a lot of damage for the Prime here. And the Natalia is actually doing a pretty good job to keep cutting the wave, so SFI cannot do much more even though they win the map control.
And oof. I don't know if this is gonna end very well for the Prime because as we've seen before, Alter. Oh, but never mind. Jikudo is gonna land it to Mincetar. He already got a third of his health, and he's gonna get squished away. And killing spree for our carry right there. And Hylos is running using his 4 feet.
Yeah, but Natalia is doing the
Whoa.
split pushing now. They have enough
Whoa,
damage.
whoa, whoa.
For SFI, they're actually going to the Lord, but the Prime, they misread it. They think it's gonna come to the Natalia at bottom, but the Natalia is still there. I don't think you can steal it very quickly. Oh, and Kuyang's gonna die. Yeah, I don't think you can steal it like alone there, and they're gonna throw the Kimi as well. So 4 heroes died. It's 40 seconds for the Kimi. It's a lot of time actually to just finish without the Lord spawning right now.
And right now, Hylos and also Mincetar is the only one who is gonna protect the tier 3 turret from Team the Prime. And oh, Hurricane that is being launched there for Kiki, unable to squish him to the wall. But of course, 3 people is already up.
Oh, Clover!
Oh.
He's died before he can do anything, and now there's only 2 heroes. SFI gonna win this even before the Lord is coming to the mid lane. And
Oh.
they tied the score 1-1 against the Prime. I think this is a much better draft than the game 1, but I
Definitely.
think the Prime also doing a lot of mistakes. Definitely trying to make a lot of solo individual picks.
Yeah,
also
yeah,
very
yeah.
weird. Like Natalia actually can just push bottom lane pretty quick, and it actually just gonna try to pressure the SFI to go back to their base first.
And I think Natalia was trying so hard to focus on getting the early advantage kill, trying to 1v1 someone.
Yeah.
But I think Natalia can actually help with being the assassinator, and then the other teams can help. But of course, we're gonna see the analytics right here on the screen, 15-1.
Yeah, I think the wave skipping from Kuyang is also very weird because he tried to wave skip all the 3 lanes. Because, like, I think you just need to probably max 2 lanes, maybe only mid lane and bottom lane, or mid lane and top lane. Because like if you go all the 3 lanes, it's not gonna do anything, because all the minion wave is still gonna push away from for SFI, because you cannot go all 3 lanes to defend all 3 lanes by yourself. So it's very, very weird. And I think the shutdown to Clover is very, very good with all the passive pick.